Hello again, XDA Developer TV. A website that I've been following personally basically since it showed up on day one is humblebundle.com. And humblebundle.com regularly puts together usually indie games into, like I said, a bundle. And then they offer to split up the revenue they earn from those games with the developers as well as charities and a little bit for themselves. And usually the games they provide are DRM free, they're cross-platform, they're, like I said, they're helping charity out. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about them a little bit today because DRM free is awesome, and specifically the bundle they just came out with today is the Humble Bundle for Android. Now the great thing about the Humble Bundles is, as I mentioned, it's helping out charity, it's helping out developers, it's helping out indie developers specifically, usually, and usually you can pay what you want to get these titles. You can actually pay as little as, I think it's a penny, and get most of the games that they offer, and then there's a couple of them that they offer for an unlockable price. Usually it's in the neighborhood of $2, $3, $4, and that sort of changes based upon the average that people are actually paying. There are more games that get unlocked during the course of the sale, and so what I thought I'd do today is take just a couple of minutes and show you a couple of the games that are available in this latest bundle. I actually did not pay enough to beat the average just because the games that were over that minimum price to beat the average, they were just games that didn't really interest me. But I did want to support it, so I did send some money their way. And who knows, if during the course of this Humble Bundle time there are better games that get released, I might actually go ahead and upgrade my donation amount to get those games unlocked. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. The audio and video is going to change quite a little bit because unfortunately my capture card decided to crap out on me at the very last minute, so I'm going to have to do this on a different camera. But like I said, let's just take a quick look at a couple of the games and see what they look like, and you can go ahead and make the judgment for yourself as to whether or not you want to head on over to humblebundle.com and pick up a bundle of your own. Okay, so here are the 4 games that actually come as a part of this latest Humble Bundle for Android. We have Catan, which is actually Settlers of Catan for Android. We have Riptide GP2, which honestly I've seen on just about every platform I've touched lately because most of the things I've touched have been NVIDIA Tegra devices, and usually NVIDIA loves to ship those devices with Riptide on it because it plays so well. And Vector. So let's just go through a couple of them. So Catan, really, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in, simply because there are some in-app purchases, and I'm not a fan of those. So here you can see, and I'll turn this down a little bit just so it's not too loud, has a campaign mode that you have to unlock. You have to actually, and you can't even read it, the screen the resolution's kind of odd. It says you have to get one of the exciting expansion packs to unlock it, and that you can go down here to the store area, and has a couple of things installed, pre-installed, but you have to actually pay to get the stuff to do campaign modes. But you can make custom games, you can create your own game, and there we go. After adding 2 more computers to the mix, I can hit the check mark now. It's going to do the first island, give me a basic game, and blah blah blah. If you're familiar with the game, Settlers of Catan, you can go ahead and start playing the game from here. Other games that came as a part of this bundle, Riptide GP2. Like I said, if you've played with any sort of NVIDIA Tegra based device in the last couple of years or so, you've probably seen one of the Riptide games. We'll just do a tap to start though. My little boy, I will tell you, he is absolutely amazing at this game. Me, not so much. I'm getting better. Because like I said, I've touched it on every NVIDIA device I've touched lately. And so I'm not going to be very good at this, but let's do a quick trick. There we go. And you see all those wonderful effects on the screen. Hopefully your device will support that. Anyway, we'll do one more jump and then we'll move on to something else. Woo! Yeah, there we go. So yeah, game looks good, feels good. It's a very nice game. And the last game to kind of show you, I know I'm kind of going fast on these, but Vector. I haven't actually opened this on my tablet yet, but played a little bit on my phone earlier. Really interesting game, and the whole point of it is free running, parkour. It's got these really nice animations. This is kind of a 1984 style game. I mean, the animations here give you the feeling of 1984. But when you get into the actual game itself, I'll skip over the intro. There's a store here I haven't looked at yet, but as far as playing the game, this has a very fun gameplay aspect to it. So what we're going to do is take this first story mission and just sort of go through it kind of quickly. There we go, we've loaded up. Now we're going to jump. That's really what it is. It's run, it's jump, swipe up to jump. There we go. And swipe up to jump, swipe up to jump. And I missed something there I was supposed to get, but whatever. Run up the wall, and basically you're trying to outrun the guy. I would presume if I'd watched the intro sequence there, I would know what's going on, but I don't. By the way, swipe down to slide under things, get the little blocks there. You got to pick up little power-ups occasionally, like that coin. You got to pick up the things that allow you to do new tricks. And if you miss certain things, you'll slow down, or you'll eventually get caught, you get tasered, and you die. Kind of unfortunate. You can do that to speed up. Swipe forward, jump. Oh, that's a massive jump. Did I do that? Yeah, jump, tumble, so I can do that little cool maneuver. Jump over stuff. So yeah, this game is extremely addictive. The short amount of time that I've actually played it. And there we go. Just with that was the first level done. I picked up a trick, I got away from the bad guy, or the good guy, whoever he happens to be. Only got 2 stars, but definitely worthwhile, definitely worth taking a look at. If for nothing else, this is a game you should be picking the bundle up for. And there are other games in there like Badlands, and there was one about kicking the door in. I didn't really catch what it was about, but it didn't look interesting to me. Might be to you. If any of these games, or the ones I've played, or the ones that are available sound interesting to you, head on over to humblebundle.com and pick up a copy for yourself today. The average price is probably only going to go up over the next week and a half or so as the Humble Bundle is available. So that's going to be about all from me for this video. Sorry we're kind of odd and off the wall with this one, but definitely want to make sure to support the Humble Bundle. DRM free, supports developers, supports the community, supports charity, all that fun stuff. Make sure to get your copy today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.